Cool. So, last session, you guys finished what you wanted to do in the Thunlakalaga tribe. And you guys were heading back towards Brinchander for a speakers council when you happened to cross a familiar face. But this familiar face turned out to not be himself. And you engaged in some riveting combat in which you thoroughly knocked him out after he blasted you with a cone of cold. And now he is passed out in either in the snow or in one of your arms or something. And the last thing he said was, "Follow the tracks, follow the tracks."
I think you missed
That's
a couple of.
I can't do it as good as Jack, so that's the best I can do. Anyway, and scene.
All right. Well, I want to cast Detect Magic on, it's an AoE, so, and I want to just look at Revyon, see what kind of magic is happening around him.
In general, I'll say that you can tell obviously he's passed out right now and he's very weak. But in general, he seems to be a lot more powerful than he was the last time you guys met.
And are there any? Does he have any magic items on him?
He is carrying a couple magic items. One being his cloak that he's wearing, the white cloak with light blue accents on it. Mm-hmm. And then also his gauntlets, or not gauntlets, but wrapped hands that he's I guess they're kind of like gauntlets.
We do have a picture of him. Should we just show him?
We do. Do you have the picture readily available?
I can go grab it real quick. And...
I was gonna say.
I'll find it. You
but I can.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's what you detect. Those are things that you know that he did not have before. Okay, they're wraps on his hand and forearm as he's grabbing the picture. But anything else?
Should I post the whole thing or just
Don't post the whole thing.
Okay, all right.
If you could just do the picture.
I got it.
Of both of them.
Okay, well, Clifton would probably turn to the party and say, "Did you all hear what he said? That the Frostmaiden is annoyed at our influence and our intentions?"
Well, yes, but I think that might be a positive. We're making a splash.
I would agree. We have a god scared of us.
Not a bad feeling. Well, it might be a bad feeling if she decides to be a bit more aggressive and just sending our old friend after us.
I think she might now.
Yes. Do you have any idea what we might be able to do to help Revyon get back to his normal self?
I don't know. I can see that these wraps around his hands and this cloak are magic.
You can't tell that amount. You just know that he did not have this before. But you don't know where he got it.
Well, that we do. I think we're already running a bit late, so...
Well, I guess we could just throw him on the back of an axe beak and be on our way.
I mean, that would be alright with me. I think as long as we keep him tied up, and I don't think it'd be wise to mess with his these magical items right now.
I would agree.
It's best to get into a controlled environment first.
Is Tail doing anything while all this is happening?
Well, wait, are we still? I'm confused where we were. Like, I feel like I didn't hear right. Aren't we still in the? This is right after Revion got like attacked us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knocked him out. We're like in the tundra right now.
Yeah, I put the party token out. So
Okay.
that's where you guys
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I'll be doing anything. No.
Alright, so you guys just load Revion up on the back of one of your guys' axe beaks and continue traveling then?
As I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. As I get on my axe beak, I'm going to cast Sending on the Frostmaiden.
Where did I see that coming?
No.
Yeah, okay. And I'm going to say, we've stopped your attack on us. If you're so scared of our influence, perhaps you should be the one to leave. We're not going anywhere.
Spicy. You don't get a response.
Yeah, I figured.
Should have burped.
You hear a response. Bet. Okay. So yeah, you don't hear a response, but
And we're on our way.
you guys head off. Who's the one that which one of you guys has Revion like leaning against your back right now?
I guess probably Ash.
Yeah, I was gonna say whoever's strongest, so
Yeah.
probably Ash.
Okay. Did you guys tie him up?
Yeah, like
I didn't remember that part.
his hands and feet, I would assume.
Okay.
If he falls off, he can like wiggle around on the ground.
A little worm. Would you love me if I was a worm?
And we probably have him like in the middle of our pack. I could be following up the back.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna continue due west.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that a few hours pass. You maybe make it to like you're getting close to East Haven. Because I would assume you would go there first, right? And then travel along the east way.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're hustling.
And then Revion will start to stir a little bit.
Past his death saves. And we healed him, right?
I think you guys healed him a bit.
Yeah, I healed him
we
for
did.
like 5 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's still greatly injured. But he wakes up.
Oh. Oh. Am I still tied up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd say you're like leaned up against Ash's back, probably.
Okay, so I'm like kind of
So you'd be
I'm on the
facing like backwards.
backwards. Okay. Wait, so where's he at in position with everyone else then?
I'm definitely
middle?
behind
Back or the
him.
front?
I don't know
Okay.
who else is behind him, but I am.
All right. He's
I would
gonna.
assume Tail is leading.
The pack? No, it was Ash.
Yeah, but you guys said you wanted Ash in the middle, since he
Oh,
has Revion.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway. Anyway, he's gonna wake up. You know. Morning.
It's
He's
not really
nodded.
morning, but how are you feeling?
I don't know. Better. I'm
Are you
tied up
feeling,
right now, but I'm awake.
Let's do a bit of a test here. What's your name?
Revion,
Yeah.
Revion.
Alright.
the Elk Tribe.
You passed that one. And who are you a child of?
Oh, well, that would be my father, of course.
And your father's name is not Midwinter, perchance, right?
But no, it's Beringer Kozlov.
All right. That's quite a name. Well, he passed that test at least.
What's the last thing that you remember?
Where were we? We were at a cabin. We're at a cabin fighting.
Oh, wow.
And then I felt the cold running over me. The coldest cold I've felt in my life. And then the blizzard was there a blizzard started. And then nothing. It's been blanking me ever since.
Well, I did more thinking about it. And from today, that was 30 days ago. That was a full month ago.
It's a month. I'll tell you, I don't remember anything. Nothing since. It was like a long dream. It's like I just woke up.
And do you remember anything from this dream? Or no.
Nothing. Nothing of the sort.
All right.
Well, the Frostmaiden basically kidnapped you. And we don't know what happened to you since then, but... I mean, look at yourself. You have these new gauntlets, a new cloak.
Well, I'm a bit tied up, but... Oh. See, it's quite nice, actually. You say I got kidnapped?
Yes, basically mind control as far as I can tell.
Really? What else?
You
How did I end up here?
you appeared out of a blizzard and began attacking us.
What?
She gave us a whole speech. It was a bit hard to understand with the wind blowing. But, seemed like you were all in on this Frostmaiden. She had you fully. Seemed like you were fully a minion of her, ready to kill us.
But really? They do anything? They hurt you? They hurt anyone?
Well, some.
You cast some crazy magic. I don't recall you being able to do that before, but
Really? I don't know any magic.
You also, I believe, dismantled Fuzz.
I did.
Yeah, that's all right. It's
How?
ice under the bridge, as they say. You know,
My
we'll
apologies.
make another one.
Nice.
He was due for an upgrade.
Oh. Something good came out of it.
And to
Sorry.
think that we went through all of Sunblight, Fuzz was fine, and Revyan's the one that killed him. Crazy.
That is wild, but sometimes it's just an unlucky day for the robots, you know.
Speaking of Sunblight, I guess we should fill you in.
Guess what's happened? 30 days, that's a lot of time.
In the last 30 days, that shuttle and dragon that Zardarok was building came to fruition and destroyed a lot of the towns. But we defeated it, and then we went and defeated Zardarok. There was probably more that happened, but it's been a crazy time. Oh, we're also the speakers of Tourmaline now.
Excuse me. The speakers of a city.
Yes, and you would be one of them since you're part of a party.
Oh, I am no speaker. But congratulations. Congratulations. What is this? What's being a speaker involved? What would we do?
So far, we've just been delegating, really. But we're also going to go to a meeting in 2 days to try to get our cauldron back. And try to get more for our town, I guess, but mainly the cauldron.
What city?
Tourmaline.
Tourmaline. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Right.
The meeting is in Bryn Shander, though.
I see. Where are we now?
We're approaching
even
East
tell.
Haven.
Okay.
At least we think we are.
I hope we are.
Perhaps we get some food while we go down there. I'm quite famished right now.
We'll see what's there when we get there. Last we were in East Haven, it was a bit of a disaster.
Really? What happened?
You know, that dragon attack happened.
What?
Kind of brushed past that one quickly, but
Excuse me. What? Is there even a town?
depends how you
Sort of.
define a town. But
Yeah.
I think the town hall is still there.
What? And that's it? It's not much of a town.
Yes, well, they need to rebuild.
Oh. Ugh. The was this dragon? I'll figure it out later. It's quite a nice robe here. It's kind of warm.
Is it really?
My hand. It is. My hands are warm too. So nice.
might be
What's-
the magic gauntlets you have on more than anything. But
Oh, fair. Do you mind untying me? It's a bit uncomfortable.
Insight check.
Go for it. And then Revion, roll. If you're trying to hide anything, roll a deception.
I mean, I'm not, but
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not trying to hide anything.
So he's not trying to hide anything.
No.
He seems like he genuinely just wants to be untied.
We'll untie your hands and then we'll untie your feet when we get back to East Haven.
Fair enough.
I feel bad keeping your hands tied up, but
Oh well, I mean, I just attack you. Maybe it's for the best.
yes, but
Maybe. How far away are we then? You far?
it shouldn't be too far now. But I do feel like it's a bit redundant only untying his hands. I mean, he could do his feet himself if his hands are free. You know what I mean?
That's very true. I didn't think about that. And plus, now that he's not under the influence of the Frostmaiden right now, he's a lot weaker, probably.
Yes,
I don't
it's
feel
true.
good. Yes, for sure.
We've taken him once before. If he does decide to turn on us again.
And I still have a psychic lance with his name written on it.
Well, for Revion's sake, I sincerely hope that doesn't find its way to him.
Sorry, what?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Tail, could you untie his hands with something?
I send my little hand at it.
Oh,
And his feet, I guess.
it's just Tail's hand.
Invisible,
Oh.
you don't know.
Oh.
Just feels a little bit of a tickle.
Oh wait, that
Yeah,
thing
you
is
just they just loosen up in front of you.
Oh, that was like some phantom hand. Okay, never mind.
It is. It is.
It
It's
normally
Okay.
is.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just-
so you can't actually see. Okay, never mind.
He has
yeah.
a class ability that makes it invisible.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Because I'm an arcane trickster, it's invisible to people. But
Hmm.
for you, it just like you're
it just
what is
kinda...
very taut and tension just like drops and the like rope just falls.
Who died this? Quite a weak knot. That was strange.
It was Ash.
I didn't do anything. Was Ash?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so. Let's go with that.
I thought it was a
Oh.
fisherman. He should tie better knots.
Oh.
You would think the fishermen know how to tie knots, but
Oh.
Ash is not familiar with that kind of commitment, you know.
Quite shit. Well, thank you.
Maybe he should study more, perhaps for an entire weekend.
Oh no.
Yes, perhaps. It's a good one.
Anyway, off to East Haven.
All right. You guys will untie Revion. He will then just kind of sit behind Ash, I guess, holding on to him. And then maybe within like an hour or so, you guys will arrive at East Haven. It's looking better than what it was. Obviously, a lot of people have put in some good work. But it's still not fully back up to its original self by any means. But people seem to be very busy, kind of running around and holding like, piles of materials, and you see people actually working on the buildings onto the side. So you hear a lot of like construction work as you like walk by to people nailing wood together and whatnot.
And I assume it's like just about nighttime.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. You assume it's getting close to bedtime.
Alright, well, our meeting is in 2 days, so we actually have time to rest here, and tomorrow we can go to Tourmaline and see how things are progressing. Anyone else have anything they wanted to do?
No, not tonight. I'll just have to wake up a bit early to fashion us a new fuzz.
Of course.
Could use a meal.
Is
Quite
there
weak right now.
anyone in town I could have inspect stuff, or like I use identify, or no? Probably not in East Haven.
No, you don't think that there would be anyone.
Probably Bryn Shander, right?
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was before the dragon attack, so we don't know. So we'll have to
Yeah.
explore. But
So so you guys come across like a little makeshift inn area with some beds laid out and some food. So I would assume you guys would help yourself to some of the food. Obviously, everyone there
Whoa.
pretty much knows you,
mhm.
and they welcome you. They're a little confused on who the who your new companion is, but as he's like shoveling food into his mouth.
Oh, it's good. Oh.
Don't mind him. He's an old member of the party.
I can't remember if I've been here.
Yeah,
You've
Okay.
been here, yeah.
we just weren't as famous at the time.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, so do you guys just set up at the little makeshift inn and go to bed?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Caleb, perhaps you could set up an alarm or something on
Oh,
Both.
no worries. I was.
Okay. Well, inside and outside the door, just to make sure. I mean, we've got just in case Rivian, something goes haywire when he goes to sleep.
I can only do one. I think I only have one bell,
Okay.
so I'll do one on the inside.
All right.
All right. So you guys all go to sleep for the night. Revion, can you just give me a d20 roll?
Oh. Oh.
All right.
All right. I like that Meadows giggle.
I didn't giggle. What?
That was me.
I'm not smiling.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Huh?
All right, Revion. You wake up at an undisclosed time during the night. Everyone around you is still asleep. And you are now not in control of yourself anymore.
Oh shit.
On a natural 20?
He needed to roll a 21.
What do you do, Revion?
Well, I start killing.
No.
Time starts tapping. I'm gonna bust out of the room, baby. Or are we all sleeping in the same room? What's going on?
You guys are all in the same area.
Like same room?
Yeah.
God. Who's sleeping next to me?
Everyone is kind of just like
Yeah,
around
we're
you.
like probably all close to each other.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well, just gonna
What do you
start
do?
punching. Just gonna walk to the nearest person and start wailing.
Okay, give me. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys all like with numbers, and we'll see who I guess he's punching. Okay, so wait, let me look at the list. Okay, so Malcolm's 1, Ash is 2, Clifton's 3, Tail is 4. Revion, just give me a D4 roll.
All right.
That's
All right,
me.
Clifton. All right.
Of course.
Give me a do whatever punching you're gonna do.
Fuck. Let me get the.
This is like your surprise round kind of thing. So
All right, it's the friction wrap time, baby.
I mean, he'd probably have advantage too.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. You're sleeping.
Oh shit. Was that it?
You can
How do I
roll
just do
one
like
more time.
how do I do like just the attack and that way it doesn't like?
Here, I can go into your sheet and change it.
Oh, do I have to like? Oh.
Yeah, I'm editing your sheet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, there you go.
And then I can just.
Yeah, now when you roll, it'll just be the number, and then if it hits, you can click on friction wraps in the chat.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay.
That'll hit.
And then okay,
yeah.
cool. All right. Well, hit you 5. Oh wait.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Well. I took a nice, got up, punched you in the fucking side.
That's one attack.
Make sure you do the addition. Did that add
well,
the additional
it has
fire?
to be after, it's after a second punch.
Okay.
You just don't, so I guess that.
Because you have
I guess I'll
extra
roll like
attack,
that.
right? So you get to attack twice.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I have extra attack? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, that's right. Yep. We're going again, baby. Another punch. Ooh.
And you'd still have advantage, so
Yeah.
Ah.
So roll it again.
that does not hit. Somehow.
You smash into the ground right beside Clifton. Like leave like a dent into the
Revian.
splinter the floorboard.
Smash.
Your internal Revion was telling you not to hit him.
Mm-hmm. All right,
All right. Well.
Clifton,
That's
you
the
definitely
turn.
wake up, and I would assume by Clifton's probably a scream, everyone else wakes up.
Yeah, I mean, I would wake up and be like, "What the fuck, Revion?" And I'm casting Psychic Lance.
No. He's okay. We don't even need to put it in turn order. He's about to die.
I don't even know what HP he has, but make an intelligence save.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. The DC is 15.
Let me get to it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is it intelligence?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, you made it. So you take half damage
All right.
of 29.
Half of 29 or 29 total?
Half of 29.
Okay.
So 14.
Rounded down.
What the fuck is this ability? Holy shit.
It's a level. It's a 4th level spell.
Holy shit. It's fucking cracked. So what then, like 14
And remember
or
the
15?
other stats that we talked about.
Oh yeah, are we rolling? Well, whatever.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go. Should
Everyone
we
roll initiative.
go? Okay.
Okay, well I guess that'll just be my turn for this round, so we could skip me.
Yeah.
So you take 14, but you were already really hurt, so I don't know if that just
Okay.
knocks you out or what.
I gotta do math real quick. Oh god.
If I remember correctly, we didn't get a full night's rest yet, so he
Yeah.
only was at like 10 health maybe from the heal, so I think he's just knocked out again.
I gave him 5, but I think he also
5.
passed out before he reached 0 hit points, so I don't know what his hit points are.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's up to Meadows to decide if he got the benefits of the long rest because he was or a short rest even because he was sleeping on the horse too.
Yeah, I'll say that Cyclone Lance actually just knocked him back out, to be honest.
It's awesome.
All right.
So
Alright.
basically all that happened was Revion stands up, his eye glowing blue. He looks to his side and Clifton is sleeping comfortably right there. Revion turns to him, punches him in the side, and then punches, like, I guess Clifton maybe just, like, woke up in that first punch and just kind of dodged out of the way of that second punch, like a freak out. And then with Clifton freaking out, waking up, and just casts Psychic Lance immediately. And then Revion just falls backwards and just lands on the ground. And that's where you guys are left off.
I guess we'll stumble awake. What? What just happened? Did Revion attack you, Clifton?
Yes, he punched me in my sleep.
Oh, well. What did he have a look in his eye or anything like he did before? Was he glowing blue?
Was I able to see that? I guess I would be.
Yeah. You looked up to, cast
Mhm.
Psychic Lance, and you saw that his eye was glowing blue again.
Yes, it was glowing
Like a
blue
fierce
once
blue.
more.
Alright, so it wasn't just a bad dream.
That would be very funny, honestly.
Well, that's what I was concerned about. And he's knocked out again. I suppose we should probably heal him so he doesn't die. Bleed out here.
I guess. I'll give him a healing word again. 7 healing.
All right.
Alright, Revion. You start snoring a little bit.
I think.
Good RP.
Yeah, alright. I think he actually is just gonna sleep it off then.
Well, alrighty then.
Perhaps we should take watches.
Yes, I'll take first watch so I can calm down.
Alright. Maybe we ought to. This might be a bit late tonight, but future nights we're sleeping with Revion before he's cured of this illness. We can just tie him up before he goes to bed.
Yes, like the werewolf novels I've read.
Something like that, yeah.
Alright. So you guys set up a watch system. And, he's out cold all night, so he's just snoring and snoring away, doesn't do anything else until you guys all wake up.
Alright,
Nice.
so we get a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys probably stayed in a little bit just to make sure that you got
Yeah.
rest.
Do I get a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And you'll wake up too, Revion, as everyone else is kind of stirring awake too.
All right.
On my watch, by the way, I made a new fuzz. A
Nice.
Fuzz the Third, if you will.
Fuzz the Third.
And I'll rename his sheet. I don't know if that'll take effect.
Revion, do you have a bit of a headache?
Why am I tied up again?
We didn't. I don't think we tied you up this night.
Huh? I thought.
Now we're going to in the future, but we didn't tie you up.
Oh, okay.
We just
okay,
kept
okay.
watch.
Oh, never mind. What do you mean headache? Is that a hole in the ground? What is that?
What'd you ask?
Yeah, it's
The
just
hole in the ground. I
hole he
punched a hole
punched
in the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, and
was-
you punched a hole in the ground and also in my sternum.
What?
Yes,
What is this?
you lost control again last night, or whatever
did.
it might be.
I don't even remember. Is that why my eye is burning? Aye.
Perhaps. I mean, we
Fix it.
just talked you down from it, so it's all fine. That's why we didn't tie you up.
Talked me down?
Yes.
What'd you say? What
We
you
just-
talk me down from a mind control? What?
We just said, like, calm down. Go back to sleep.
Everything's alright, just a bad dream.
And that
Sing a little
worked.
lullaby.
This worked.
It's a 17. Yeah, that worked.
Yeah.
Here, I can. Should I roll against that?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay. What would I even roll? Fucking insight?
Yeah.
Good
You
roll.
see through that shit.
That's bullshit.
Yes, I cast Psychic Lance on you.
What?
It's pretty cool.
It's
What's
pretty
that?
cool.
It's pretty cool. What the fuck is a psychic lens?
Basically, I hold my hand to the side of my head, and a spear of purple energy flies out and hits you in the head,
Oh!
and it fucks you up.
This is what the splitting headache is, too. I he's gonna be like putting his hands on his head, kind of just groaning. Ah,
All right, friends. Well, I guess we should be off for the day.
Yes, I think so.
All right, the town's members will offer you some breakfast
Pog.
before you head out. So
Now, our meeting
Certainly
is
accept that.
tomorrow. I don't know if you guys want to do anything, but I still do want to go up to not Kelvin's Cairn, and see if this old speaker of Tourmaline is there, and Trex and everyone else that seemed to have wandered over there. Wondering if we
Yes.
should try to do that today.
I certainly think we should. I don't think we have time to do that today. Right? I mean, it seems like it's a pretty substantial journey just to get there and back.
Yes, the last time we were able to do it in a day, I believe, but we started at Tourmaline, so maybe not. But we should visit Tourmaline anyway, so we could decide once we get there.
Yeah. I feel like didn't we map it out? It'd be like 10 hours, right? Or something like that. Just to get there?
From here to Tourmaline?
No, to Kelvin's Cairn.
from East Haven to Kelvin's Cairn?
Yeah.
Well, we need to go to Tourmaline first anyway, because we need Jarthra to guide us up the mountain.
Yeah.
Even though he doesn't have supplies, I still want him as a guide.
Well, all right then.
Yeah, I feel like
So you
that takes too long.
guys. So where do you guys go first? Are you going to Brinchander?
I guess, yeah, we could pass through Bryn Shander so Tail could potentially get stuff identified.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go there first.
All right. So it takes you guys about 5-ish hours to make it down the east way. And Brinchander is definitely like looking in probably the best shape out of all the other cities. So minus a few, blackened buildings here and there along the outskirts. Everything else is pretty normal.
Yeah, I guess we would just look for whoever he used to identify the stuff previously.
So if you go to the town center, that's where like the blacksmith was. And the building is still there, like it's not ruined or anything. Because it's in the center. And you'll see the blacksmith is standing outside the shop, kind of like cleaning up a little bit. We don't have to RP this. So what are you trying to? You're just trying to identify
The
what
Goliath
exactly?
pendant.
The Goliath pendant. Oh, okay.
Also, if he's the one that is able to identify magic items, because I know Tail got those beans identified. Was it by this blacksmith?
No.
No.
Because that's who we wanted to look for.
Okay. Yeah, the blacksmith says he can't really help you with magical stuff.
Yeah, I was looking for the priest, I believe. He did it before.
Yeah, someone with the
okay.
identify spell.
Yeah, so you can look for the priest. You know that he has identified.
Attend his
will-
service.
You will actually find him towards the center, still like helping out with healing and whatnot. There's just a few, but there's much less people there than there was, the last time you were here in Brinchander, but there's still a few in need, so he's doing what he can to help out. Okay, so You're trying to identify the pendant.
I also want to identify the fucking beans that we haven't used yet. The purple one, the pink one, and the orange one.
Is there a limit to identify spell? Like per
No,
day or whatever?
it's a ritual cast. So it just takes
Okay.
it takes like 11 minutes per use.
Okay.
But there's no limit. I don't
Just
think.
want to make sure before I just,
Purple, pink,
did a
and
million.
orange. We don't know what they do.
Alright, so as for the pendant, let me get that. What did I described it as?
You described it as a gold change pendant inset with yellow diamond elemental gem.
I guess we should get our daggers identified too, because we don't know.
I thought we did already, technically.
Because I don't think we know that they can like teleport and stuff.
I guess we'll get those identified as well then. I thought we did,
Okay.
but maybe I was wrong.
And I'll pay him like 10 gold
Okay.
for this.
He says that he'll happily accept it in order to help heal and feed some of the people in need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to copy paste this to you, Effingham, or do you want me to just read it? Or both?
Yes, both.
Okay. So I'll read it first and I'll just paste it to you. So he says that this yellow diamond contains a mote of elemental energy. When you use an action to break the gem, an earth elemental is summoned.
Ooh.
As you can cast, as if you had cast conjure elemental spell, then the gem's magic is lost.
Is earth elemental strong?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
I got a bubby. His name is
Whoops.
Rock.
One use. Man,
No.
we like our items that summon a really strong dude.
His name is Goron.
That's the theme of this whole campaign. We just have a lot of creatures we like to control.
Okay. Now for the beans.
Beans.
It's about damn time.
Right?
Let me scroll up in my fucking all the way up. To
The fact that we could have
page.
done this the whole time. This priest has been here. We didn't need to go through all the chaos.
But it was fun.
It was.
No.
Okay. So you're doing the orange,
Purple and pink.
Purple and
orange,
pink.
purple, and pink. Okay. As for the orange bean, this bean seems like it would make you incredibly strong. OOC, you now have the strength of a frost giant for 1d4 hours.
A frost giant? How much strength is that? I guess we don't know.
23.
But... Oh, okay.
Nice.
You'll have 23 strength for 1d4 hours.
That'll be really good during competitions, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy. The pink bean allows you to gain double your speed for 1d6 rounds.
Are they really all going to be the good ones? I knew it. So double your speed for how long? 1d6 rounds?
1d6 rounds, yeah.
Didn't I eat one
Wanna
of
go
those beans?
fast.
I ate a bean, right?
Yes, you ate one of the red ones.
Yeah, I exploded your stomach.
The other one
Yeah, I didn't like that.
we gave to Zardarok, and it fucked him up.
Really?
Mhm.
Impressive.
How
many beans? How many beans are left?
A number of them.
2 of each of these, and then like not many of the other ones.
Okay.
One green, one blue, one yellow. Besides
Good,
these
sure.
ones.
No, we don't have a blue one. I had the other blue one.
You did. Oh, you did. Alright, purple now.
So the purple bean gives you gain 1d10 hit points each round for 1d4 rounds.
Oh my gosh, why is this
It's like a regen bean.
1d10
And then-
HP?
Yeah, 1d10 hit points each round for 1d4 rounds. Or he says that you can also plant this one.
Oh,
This one will produce a small tree that grows good berries.
And does it?
Oh, good berries. But they're like,
Can we grow this tree anywhere in the fucking tundra?
Yeah, it's magical. It can do whatever the fuck it wants.
All right, we're planting one of these in our town for sure.
the goodest of berries.
What do good berries do?
I think they just give 1 HP, and I think it's like if you eat one, you're satiated for the day or something.
Oh wow.
Like you don't need to eat, something like that.
Yep. So they're like sensu beans.
Eating a berry restores 1 hit point, and the berry provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Nice.
Damn, I was exactly right.
Yeah, good job. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Anything
planting
else?
that shit.
Was
Okay.
that it?
Can I
Then-
get my stuff inspected?
Oh yeah, we wanted to get the daggers inspected, so we could just say that we did, and now we know what they do.
Okay, yeah, because you already knew what they did, but you didn't know
Mhm.
in character before. Okay, so yeah, now you know that they can teleport between each other. And shit.
Who's holding on to those?
I have one, and Tail has the other.
Gotcha.
Okay, and for your stuff, Revion. Scrolling down in my mini pages of stuff. Okay, so now everyone else can know what it does.
Can I just post the picture? The full thing?
If you have it readily available, otherwise
I
I also
do.
have it readily available.
Okay, here, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, I almost got it. Okay, there. Then let me. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Nice.
And here's the other one.
Boom.
Yeah.
One. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, scrolling back up. Scrolling back up.
I don't know what stillness
Alright.
of mind is.
Anything else? No? Cool.
Okay, that would have taken
Anything
probably
else?
about 2 hours.
Yeah. So it's like afternoon now.
Thank you very much.
Wow,
What
those
are
first
these?
drops are really good.
You know that
Blessed.
the meeting tomorrow is in the morning. My God, I'm flipping through so many pages. Okay, let's see if it specifically says. Okay, so from here to Tourmaline will be about 4 hours one way.
Yeah, so actually I think we'd have exactly enough time. Because it's
To
been
get to
7
Tourmaline
hours
and
so
back.
far today.
Yeah.
Because I want to go plant this tree and also see how things are going and then come back.
Yeah, but yeah, not go to Cullen's Cairn, right?
No, yeah. We definitely don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you guys leave now, you can make it to Tourmaline in about 4 hours.
Okay, we'll do that.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Zoop. Nothing happens along the way. And you make it to Tourmaline. It seems that the construction that you had previously instructed seems to be going well.
Cool. Is
Let me-
Beldora here?
Yeah, she's there. Effingham, or Tail, spots him.
Belladora! Everyone, this is Belladora, close friend of mine. Say hello.
How close?
We've worked together.
Hello,
She'll
Beldora.
nod.
We spoke mentally.
Did you trade those
items, hello. Beldora? Yes, I managed.
Nice. What do you get out of it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So
I
some of it she had to
believe-
use to do the building, right?
In total, if this helps, I believe, let me double check. I wrote this down. I gave away the quilted smoking jacket worth 500, dwarven sandals worth 250, and the
Okay.
beard comb
I have
worth
to math.
750. So in total, 1,500 gold.
Okay. Okay, so hold up. Okay, so for the town building, you. Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Because the first round didn't cost you anything besides, just the time and the materials that your father delivered. And then so you have. So the first round you did the town hall and the housing, right? So you have two, so you're at level 2 right now. Then, or level 1. Because it was, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whether you want to
Nice.
keep that separate as like town funds or whatever.
Town funds. These are my
Okay.
town funds I put in. Yeah. I think blacksmith and tavern.
So wait, we own this city?
Well, let's not say we
Well-
own it, but we are, in
Oh.
charge of it.
Oh.
Well, I mean, based on my
Until you get your
experience,
noggin fixed, we own it.
actually true.
Not you.
Oh. Yeah. Can I own part of the city?
Let's get that noggin fixed.
Let's get that noggin fixed. That's right.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yes, after this meeting, we'll go find your tribe.
Hey.
All right.
Nice city.
So, in terms of the town hall and stuff, you guys are free to use that as kind of like your base. So if you want to do anything as in like storing stuff or customizing, I guess.
I wish to store. Do we have a vault downstairs yet?
Yeah, you could say that it built like a small
Yeah, I'll
vault
store stuff too, and also I want to
as a part of
plant.
it.
I want to plant one of the purple trees in front of our town hall.
Okay.
All right,
Do
I'm
that.
putting a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
into
somewhere that
the
looks
vault.
nice.
Yeah. Whenever we make a diagram of our town, we'll put it in a nice spot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go ahead and plant that, the one purple bean, and it doesn't take very long to just pop out a small tree. And then I'm gonna roll to see how many berries initially sprouted on it. Wow, that's a pretty shit roll. 6.
Okay.
Quite a few. Can we harvest it immediately?
Yeah. It sprouted with the berries.
Alright, well, I'll take one and.
Does it like do this all the time? I assume it does. Like every so often.
After an amount of time, they'll
Okay.
regrow over time.
Yeah, so everyone can have one, including Revyon, and then I'll have 2, and that should be 6. Yeah.
So add that to your inventories.
One good berry. Added.
Lovely. Anything else you guys do while you're in town?
Just adding, or I'm just moving like where I'm storing stuff. I'm putting a lot of like random stuff that I've gathered into storage, like
Yeah, I am as well.
all these Chardolin nuggets and stuff into our vault.
Yeah.
And
Is
I'm-
the black. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you go first.
Is the blacksmith. He's around still, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a conversation with him about restoring this Chardolin crossbow.
Oh, yeah, I'd actually go with you on that, because I have my crossbow too.
Sure. You find him in like the campsite area, and you explain to him, I guess, about the crossbow and kind of give him like a a short version of what happened. And he says that yeah, once you remove the curse of the Chardalyn, he's willing to work with you all to custom make what you guys want.
Okay, all right. And how long? How long does he think it'll take?
Depends on what you want. If you want something extravagant, like the more extravagant you want it, the longer it'll take.
Okay.
And will it be
I'm
considered...
basically allowing this to be like a custom item that you guys kind of like build.
Oh, okay. And it would be considered a magic item?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
want it infused.
Okay, cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna uncheck a shit ton of stuff.
I would assume you wouldn't just make a basic crossbow, so.
No.
So yeah, so just be thinking about that on the side. That like when the blacksmith gets built, you guys can make something out of those materials.
Yeah.
Just think about what you want.
Very exciting to think about.
Yeah. It helps me, because I don't have to think about it for you, and it helps you guys, because you get what you want.
Yeah.
Win-win.
Yeah, I just stored so many things in the vault.
Yeah, feel free to keep like the two different inventories of like what's in your town hall and what's on your person.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll just peruse around town and take in the sights.
Yeah, you can tell that because you probably haven't seen it. Yeah, you definitely haven't seen it since the dragon floored this place. So all the buildings that you see now are completely brand new. You don't recognize like anything that was here previously. But it appears that the people are happy, and it seems to be coming along nice.
Wonderful.
With the housing, was there anyone in particular that you were trying to provide housing for? Or just the townspeople in general?
People in general, but also Alisar and Cora and...
The recently received prisoners
Yes.
that are going to work.
And Jarthra
Okay.
and Garrett and Keegan if they're here.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll say that now that you guys know that the housing is built and all that, you'll, like, inform those people that you want to move in to, like, that their house is ready and that they can
Okay.
move in.
If I think of any other
So.
ones out of session, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm. It's basically a chance for all the people you like to be in a collective area.
And before we leave, I'd want to let Jarthra know that he should start gathering like climbing materials and stuff.
All right.
And prep
He
for
says he'll do what he
something
can.
in the future.
He says he might be able to scrounge up some materials from the mine.
Cool. Anyone else have anything they wanted to do?
Nope.
Off to Bryn Shander.
All right. You guys travel down back to Bryn Shander, and it is now very late in the day.
Well, let's find somewhere to sleep and tie up Revion and get to bed.
And make sure no new assassins come for us.
Whoops.
Yes.
Didn't get rid of all that.
Excuse me, why are you tying me up?
Because you seem to lose control at night, so
Oh, fair.
get used to sleeping with your hands tied up.
Okay.
So, the inn that you previously stayed in down here is still being repaired. There is another inn that you find if you would like to stay there.
Sure.
Over here. It's a much more smaller and quaint one. But they, the innkeeper says, like, obviously having, like, recognized you that the stay is free.
Oh, it's fantastic. Everyone loves us.
I'll still give him a gold piece. The one that I got for rolling a natural 100.
That's a lucky one, so make sure you hold on to it.
He thanks you. And then you guys will go up to your room. Do you guys get one room, or are you staying individually, or?
It's
Lock
probably,
me in the broom. Put me in the broom closet.
it's probably better to stay in one room until we know where these assassins are coming from.
Okay. So, you guys stay in the one room. You guys, I'm assuming that Tail sets up his little thing, and you guys head to sleep for the night.
I wanna
Revion tied up.
I wanna do something cheeky.
Oh, okay.
I wanna cast Sending on
Okay.
I wanna say it's been some time now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us? And that's it.
You feel as though you can't make the connection.
Ooh.
Wow. Ah. Well, he did warn us that he'd get killed if he didn't complete the job, so here we are.
I'll try. It's a little,
Hopefully.
it's a little bit tight.
Yes, hopefully you're not too uncomfortable in those ropes.
Well, kind of comfy. It's a good feeling.
All right. You guys go to sleep. Revion, give me a spicy D20.
Oh boy.
All right. You sleep peacefully throughout the night.
Cool.
This is what I play for.
The best content you get.
Yep.
Sorry, one second.
Monka S.
All right. You guys all wake up. And yeah, Revion is also doesn't seem to have had any kind of event happen last night, so
That's good.
Alright, friends, we have this meeting today. What I was thinking is, I know that none of us like naerth, but I think we should be as pleasant and amicable as we can be. Because it would be good to set an example that we are to be worked with, and that naerth doesn't work with others. Could be a good political move.
Alright. I really hate that fuck up, but I suppose in the name of diplomacy, we could put on a smile for the meeting.
Would we know? Is there going to be like an audience for the meeting, or is it just the speakers?
it's just the speakers.
Okay.
You assume that it'll be the same as it was last time.
Okay. If we can unite all of the speakers except Naerth, it will be easier to depose him.
That much
What is
is
this meeting
true.
about? What do we do on these meetings?
We're going to discuss things about 10 towns, and we specifically want to get a cauldron back that he took without our permission that generates food.
Cauldron. Interesting.
Yes, it's a magical cauldron.
Are we like walking the way there right now? Or
I would assume you guys are just kind of waking up and you're getting ready to head out.
Yeah,
now.
and like eating a little bit of breakfast and all that.
okay.
Yeah.
I had a strange dream last night. It's quick.
What was it?
Saw eyes staring at me, glowing blue eyes. The slowed up horns, but that's all I saw. It was quick. It was weird dream. Very strange. It felt menacing. I didn't like it.
I suppose you're still being watched.
Just be careful. Perhaps the ropes are a good idea for the time being.
Yeah, and perhaps you could sit next to Nath at the meeting. You know, just in case.
Yeah. Could be an option.
Okay. You guys pretty much just head straight there then?
Yeah, I would say so.
Cool. Then you guys enter.
Also, just for
You're
fun, I think
told-
I'd... Right before the meeting, I think I'd give all three of them Bardic Inspiration. So they each get one.
Okay.
They can use it when they want during the meeting.
So Tail, Malcolm, and Revion.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Note that. You guys will enter and be told, be guided to where you're supposed to go. I have a new image. Just to set the scene. There we go.
Gonna need a couple more chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only enough. There's 10 just for the town speakers. So everyone else will have to stand.
Clifton will enter the room and take a seat.
Yeah,
Most of the other
everyone else-
speakers are already there, so
Are there any
You're
seats that
right.
are not occupied right now?
no, actually Clifton took the last one.
Shit.
Oh, so all the other towns have speakers now?
Oh yeah. There's the ones that are dead. Lol. So there's how many other open? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 other chairs that are open.
Damn!
Wow,
It's enough for everybody. We get half the table.
beautiful. All right.
When I walked in, I assumed both the heads of the table were taken. One was Duvessa and one was Naerth, I would assume.
No, Naerth. So Devessa was at the head of the table,
Okay,
and then
I take
Naerth
the
was
other-
sitting to her left.
I take the other head of the table.
Okay. All right, so Duvessa welcomes you as you walk in, and says that if everyone's ready, we'll begin the meeting.
I think we are.
You start the meeting, and Naerth is the first one that will begin speaking. All right, well, I'm here to report that our precious cauldron was stolen a few days ago.
Do you
I've
know
already
by
sent
who?
out many of my soldiers to investigate, but all they've managed to turn up is that the perpetrators fled south. And I suspect that they probably headed south towards the Tin Trail Road and are long gone by now, so...
You kept very close watch over this cauldron, didn't you?
Not particularly, no.
The cauldron that we said that you should protect until we could get it back.
Yes, and I sent my guards to protect it. I am questioning them currently.
Alright, anything else to report on?
Inside check.
Oh yeah, I would insight check that too, actually.
10.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
Tail, he seems pretty straight-faced to you. But Clifton, you smell a little bit of bullshit.
Of course.
Oh, of course, with naerth.
We smell them fingers.
Nothing else to report other than things are going well in the rebuilding process.
So what have you been doing for food?
Well, it's not like the cauldron was our only source of food. It's definitely helped quite a bit, but we can manage otherwise.
I don't know, I just feel like a speaker shouldn't be so careless. This feels very careless. Wouldn't you agree, Duvessa? Anyone else?
Everyone else kind of looks at each other, but doesn't really speak up. Duvessa will say, "While you could throw accusations and stuff, but things happen, and it appears that the cauldron is gone, and there's nothing that can be done about that."
Well, seeing as the cauldron belonged to us and we were loaning it out and now it is missing, I feel like at the very least there should be some form of recompense for it.
That's
And what would you
fair.
recommend, Clifton?
I don't know, friends, what do you think would be a suitable replacement for a magical cauldron that generates food every day?
I mean, it truly is invaluable. It has an unlimited source of food for the people that are hungry. And the only thing that I could think of that, would be even close is provision of cooks that will be permanently employed with Tourmaline, and compensation handled by the other towns.
I don't think necessarily the other towns need to pay, just Targos, I would say.
Yes, I think that's fair.
Until the
Naerth
cauldron
will-
is returned, of course.
Naerth will give you an ugly scowl. I do not plan on doing any of this. Neither do I need to. You all graciously gave the cauldron as to help out the people of 10 towns, and I did just that.
We
Without
loaned
me,
it.
Without me, food wouldn't have traveled throughout all the 10 towns nearly as efficiently, while you guys were off doing your heroics and whatnot.
It still doesn't mean that you can lose it.
I have nothing to blame.
Well, last I checked, there's a council here. And I offered a proposition, so maybe we could put it to a vote.
Fine. Let's put it to a vote then. He'll say, all those in favor of meeting these ridiculous demands, say aye. Everyone besides you guys look around at each other, timidly, and not speak up. Trovis is the only one that appears to be passed out at the table.
How many other people are there? There's
There's Naerth, Duvessa, Danith, Trovis, and Nesma.
Okay. What do the rest of you think? Speak your minds.
Danith will speak up. Well, he has been very grateful, or all of us have been very grateful for the help that he has provided for our towns. I do believe that something as valuable as that cauldron is likely to catch the eye of many thieves. I don't believe we can truly punish someone who hasn't necessarily done anything maliciously.
But that's quite the thing, isn't it? Hasn't done anything maliciously. But I can tell he's lying.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like to picture him just pointing dramatically. Slams the table. Oh, you think I'm lying, do you?
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on naerth.
Is that visible to like anyone like around you that can
He
like can
probably
they
has
see
to-
that you're doing that?
Somatic or something.
I think
Let me look.
yeah, I think it does have a somatic element.
Oh yeah, and it has verbal too.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're doing that, then everyone around you will know, including Naerth.
Can I try to hide the fact that I'm doing it? No.
It would be very hard because you're all sitting right next to each other.
Oh, it's just, I don't know. Clifton, look, I don't know if you can hear that. It's like storming so hard right now. Clifton, perhaps you could do a walk around the table. I'm gonna try to whisper this to Clifton. Perhaps you could walk around the table to gather eyes away from me really quickly.
Clifton will do just that. He will stand up after his accusation and put his hands behind his back and begin pacing around the table dramatically.
Naerth is standing up as well, but everyone else is seated.
Yeah, so I know I'll put like my hands on my head. Oh my gosh. Like, and try to. Did you hear that or no?
It kind
I
of
heard that, yeah.
a tiny bit,
That
but it got
that was
mostly cut
wild.
out.
That was like right outside
It's
my
a
window.
little rumble.
Was that thunder?
Yeah, it was so loud.
Holy shit.
And yeah, I'll try to cast Detect Thoughts without them seeing me and whisper the incantation as well.
I'll
Okay.
I'm gonna, before you do, I kind of pick up what's going down. I'm just gonna minor illusion. It does have a wait, somatic is talking, right?
Somatic is like hand movements. Verbal is talking.
Yeah, my hand movements is I take out this fleece and I do a weird hand movement, and then the fleece like little piece of thing burns up. And that's the casting ritual for this. And then I cast minor illusion, and then you look down, Malcolm, and
Yeah.
you notice that like where your hands were are very stationary, and like
Uh,
looks like there's an illusion right where your hands are.
Fascinating.
To everyone else, it looks like I kind of just like whisked away a piece of fleece and it just burned into like a flame. I'm like kind of not paying attention, just playing with random stuff in my hands.
Okay. Firstly, can Clifton give me a performance just to see if like he really catches everyone's eye?
Okay.
Yeah, I figured. I don't know why I asked. Just for funsies.
Clifton is also saying like, oh, the party that saved the towns from the dragon and provided the cauldron in the first place, and yet we're being lied to. He's going on a whole spiel like that.
Yeah, everyone's looking at you except for Tropus, who is laying on the table. And now, Malcolm, give me a deception check?
Or stealth.
Or stealth, yeah, whatever you think.
Alright. Okay. So I'll do that.
And do you want to put a bardic on that, just for...
I'll also use Flash of Genius to add a +4 to it.
Do you want the bardic?
No, I won't use it this time, so that's...
Okay.
So yeah, so that's a 19.
Okay. And Tail, give me a sleight of hand. Okay. So, in terms of reading his thoughts, can you ping that spell again?
Oops. Oh my gosh. Said it twice.
What's happening?
Or thrice.
You just say you said it 3 times.
Okay, so he gets surface thoughts,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then if he
Just
wants to
making
go
sure.
deeper, there's a saving throw.
Okay. Okay. So Clifton gets up dramatically. He starts speaking many ear-catching and eye-catching words, and being as theatric about it as possible as he walks around. Are you just pacing back and forth where you are? Or are you kind of like walking towards naerth, or walking like where are you going exactly?
Kind of towards naerth, like just as away from Malcolm it can be. But I don't get like in naerth's personal space.
Okay. Because yeah, you were at the other end of the table, so you would just go towards the side that naerth was on, like to Devessa's left, and just kind of hold a scene right there. Tail, you managed to do your minor illusion without anyone really taking note. And also, no one really seems to take note of your detect thoughts, Malcolm.
Okay.
So, you hear... I'm thinking. You hear something along the lines of like, ugh, these idiots are trying to know too much.
Okay. So while concentrating on that, I'm going to try to cast Suggestion, and this one I have to speak out loud. And I'll just say to naerth, perhaps...
Oh, you'll... Wait, 1 second. Sorry, I wanted to add something.
Okay.
You'll also hear him think, perhaps it's time I play that card. No, that's it.
Also, when we got here, were there like guards? Are any guards in the room, outside?
Yeah, there were some guards outside, but they're not in the room with you.
Were they like Targos guards or just Bryn Shander guards?
They're it seems like the speakers probably came with like maybe a couple personal escorts. But like on like the majority of the ones like outside were Bryn Shander, but some of the personal escorts were also like within the town hall.
Okay. So Sale could do what he's doing.
Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt.
No, it's fine. I was up.
Oh, and also can my like all the shit I'm saying, can that count as unsettling words? Like all the stuff that I'm saying at him? So that he subtracts from his next saving throw?
If you're trying to do that, can you say what else that you're specifically saying?
It just seems like the other speakers are afraid of you, and that doesn't make for a very nice way of ruling these towns. I think you're being very unreasonable. The last 2 times I spoke with you, I wanted to be amenable, but every time you've given us a hard time. And that's what I would say.
Sometimes being a leader calls for tough decisions. Something that maybe you and your party don't know yet. But we'll perhaps soon find out.
Alright,
And
now
I'm sure we can all agree to that. Everyone here in this room, we've all had to make hard decisions. And we all do what we can to take care of our people the best that we can do. But not everything goes according to plan sometimes. And I would like to find it in the rest of y'all's hearts to look upon my previous actions and know that I have done everything for my town, and I will continue to do everything for my town.
Did my unsettling words count?
Do you have to roll for that at all? Okay.
I roll my bardic inspiration once it works, but other than that, no. And it doesn't even say it's magic or anything.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say it works.
Alright,
-1.
No.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Okay, so then as he's finishing that, I'll pipe up and say, Nath, perhaps you should just tell us the truth about the cauldron. What happened to it? And I'll cast suggestion on him. So he just has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I guess it's a 16 with the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, pretty
GM
much.
my shit.
Also, Effingham, did Tail tell us about naerth being part of the Zentarim or working for them?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay, so he thinks
I
he has a
showed you
card
guys
up
the
his
symbol
sleeve, but
that he had.
we have a card up our sleeve too.
And I'll give Tail as I'm casting this, I give Tail a wink to let him know that, or to try to communicate that I'm casting a spell and maybe be prepared with silvery barbs.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
true.
I'm just kind of, on the table, I look a little absent-minded. Like my character is kind of like, doesn't seem to be part of the conversation, but he's actually really paying attention to like the hand movements and stuff and trying to disguise everyone else's, or really kind of just like fiddling with a knife on the table and just kind of looking a little aloof.
Mm-hmm.
I think Revion is absolutely aloof to the entire conversation. He does not understand. He does not understand these internal politics that's going on. He's kind of just sitting there like, oh, all right, it's getting a little heated. Just how
You
it's
grab
kind
your popcorn.
Yeah.
yeah. It was the Michael Jackson gif.
Okay,
Yeah, there it is.
do you know if your suggestion works or not?
I mean, he'll follow the suggestion if it does, and if he doesn't, then I know it failed.
Okay. I love that gif.
It's a good one.
Are you saying anything else to him, Clifton?
I'm just continuing my bullshit.
After? Okay. I just meant anything specifically after what he said.
Nah, not yet.
Okay. Are you all suggesting that I have not been truthful here? Because I can assure you that I have.
Did he succeed his ability check?
Yes, he must have. If he didn't tell us what it was.
I was gonna cast silvery barbs if its reaction when I see someone, creature, others if I can use my reaction when a creature you see within 60 feet succeeds an attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah.
So are you using that?
Sure, why not?
Nice.
Okay.
And who you give an advantage to?
Malcolm. Why not?
Could probably give it to Clifton, but
Okay, give it to Clifton.
Whatever works.
Okay. Do you guys say anything after what he said?
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Did you do the
Cast
roll?
Silver Barb.
Oh, wait.
DC still 16. Basically.
Yeah, he rolled higher this time.
Of course. Silver Barb says yet to fucking do shit. Because, okay, well. So what did he say again? That he's being truthful, basically?
Yeah.
You keep saying that we're thinking or suggesting that you're lying. I know that you're lying. I spent a long time in Waterdeep reading people. You're nothing special.
Clifton.
Well, maybe we all have a few secrets that we would like to keep to ourselves. Isn't that
Yes.
right, Tail? It would be rude to push on such things. Wouldn't want to embarrass ourselves. Right? He'll look to Tail.
What are you suggesting?
Oh, nothing.
If we're talking
Everyone's got a
secrets...
few-
Sorry, you go.
Everyone's got a few skeletons in their closet there, Nath. You better watch your tone around me.
And I would appreciate it if you all do the same.
My
Now, I feel like we have
companions
more
can do whatever
important...
they want.
I believe we have more important issues to discuss besides just this cauldron.
You said there was
I think
nothing
we
else
would-
to report on. Why are you trying to
Yes,
change
but-
the subject now?
All the other speakers would like their time here, and I believe you're all taking it up. It
We
is
have all day.
polite to give time to everyone else.
Well,
They'll get their
do
time
that.
once we decide on this issue.
Duvessa will stand up to meet both Clifton and Naerth's gaze. I believe that this is getting a little bit out of hand. If there's not anything else that you want to discuss on this, I do suggest that we move on.
Duvessa, do tell me, why are you scared of naerth?
I am not scared of him. However, I do not believe that the harassment that you all are doing is necessarily good towards this meeting. I think he has said his piece. It is an accident, and what is done.
See, but my issue has been the whole time. We did not give permission for him to take the cauldron, and now he has lost it.
Correct. We all gave him permission.
And I'm sorry to say, it wasn't your permission to give.
Well, we were all doing the best for the towns while you were all out doing your other business at Sunblight. Maybe it wasn't the best decision. However, it is the decision that was made. We would appreciate it if you respect that. As we have been speakers of these towns, most of us have been speakers for these towns for a very long time. And all we ask for you is to respect the decisions made by us. Is that too much to ask for, Clifton?
Duvessa, you know as well as I do how much I respect you. You. I do not respect naerth, because he has never given me respect, or our party respect, for all the things that we have done. He's always given us a sneer, and only done things against us, in the name of doing stuff for the towns, but it's been for himself.
Hear, hear.
And I agree that not everyone has to properly get along. For many generations, the speakers have not necessarily been friendly towards each other. Even wars have broken out over trivial matters. I don't ask for you to be friends with naerth and any of the other speakers. However, I do ask for you to remain respectful while we are here discussing all of the ongoings between the towns.
Alrighty then.
And if you have anything you would like to say to him directly, perhaps you can all have your discussion at a later date.
Clifton's gonna round the table again and go back to his seat. And as he sits down, he'll say, "Okay, I'll let it rest. But the last thing I'll say on the matter is, we expect our cauldron back in the week. Bring it to Tourmaline."
And when it does appear, no questions will be asked.
Anyway, Duvessa,
Naerth
do you have
will
any issues you'd like to bring up?
Yes, I do. Now, I do suspect that this is one that you will also not be liking, perchance, but due to the sharp increase in the harsh weather, again, that we have been having, we here in Bryn Shander are reinstating the lottery, and we suggest that the other towns do what they can to appease the Frostmaiden as well, whether that be by lottery or any other means that you would deem fit.
We have to do what we have to do. I spoke to the Frostmaiden myself. I know how serious this is.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm gonna whisper to Clifton, but I assume we'll not be taking any part in this sacrifice hubbub.
We'll sacrifice food or whatever.
Alright.
And then she'll go on to report some more, like, smaller stuff. Like how the building's been going and just a few, like, little bandits here and there that have tried to take advantage of those who have been weaker. Other than that, nothing to note from her. And she will basically gesture towards Daneth and see if he has anything he would like to say. He will speak up and report that, well, I have been supervising and assisting in the rebuilding of Goodmead and Dugan's Hole, and progress there has been going very well. They will be holding elections in a week to choose their respective speakers, so perhaps during our next meeting we will be able to meet them ourselves. And Duvessa will nod and thank him for what he's done. And then she will gesture to Trovis, who is still laying on the table. Daneth, who is sitting right next to him, will begin shaking him. And he'll like spark up and like look around and kind of regain his like awareness of the situation. And he will report that that the strange people occupying Caer Dineval have been passing through my town recently, heading towards the north. No idea why though, so they haven't bothered us much. Just let them through, but it is a little odd.
Which strange people? Sorry, could someone refresh me on the situation?
Was it the Black Swords?
Yeah, those lot. The weird ones with the symbols and the whatnot.
As far as we know, they pose no issue for 10 towns. Yet.
Yes, I think the primary issue is with the Dwargar as well, so I think they're relatively
Yes.
harmless.
Agreed, they just come and go as they please. Don't seem to be doing anything that disrupts my town, so...
If that ever does happen, let us know.
Ah, yes, will do. And then, Duvessa will nod and, hand the floor over to Nesma of Brennan, who will simply report that, well, I've been very busy supervising the rebuilding of the town and making sure everyone has what they need. Things have been going very well. I don't have much to report on as substantial as all of you, but I am happy to report that one of the couples of Brennan were blessed with the birth of a happy and healthy baby boy. And then, Duvessa, Daneth, and, Trovis will kind of like give a little clap.
Yeah, Clifton will as well.
Okay, just clap, clap, clap.
And that is all.
Ooh.
And so, after that, Duvessa will open up the floor to any last minute things, eyeing Clifton a little bit.
I see all the other speakers got a designated time slot, but we're just left for the end. Okay, got it. Well, there are some things I wanted to bring up. Tourmaline's coming along nicely. And also, we don't know who, but someone is sending assassins after us. There's been at least 2.
Duvessa will say, "You're being hunted by assassins, you say?"
Yes, and one of them we gave to the guards of this town, and I believe that assassin is now dead under their watch. So I'd like to know more about that.
I haven't heard as much, but you're free to ask my sheriff, Markham. I'm sure he will know more.
Respectable man. I like Markham.
She'll kind of give you like a suspicious eye at that.
Insight check. The luck had to run out at some point.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
All right.
anyone
Anything else from the others of Tourmaline?
No.
No, nothing for me, thank you.
Yeah, I think Revy will kind of just stand up, like really quickly, really awkwardly. Just kind of like hit the table as he goes up. Good to meet all of you. Not really from around the area. Well, I am, but no tribesman. It's the first time anyone's done this.
Duvessa will look at you and be like, "Ah, yes. Nice to meet you. And who are you again?"
It's name's Revion. Just call me Kozlov. Revion Kozlov.
I'm sure we've mentioned him before, Duvessa. He's a long-lost friend of ours. He used to be part of the party, and we've just recently, reconnected.
Ah, well, congratulations on such.
He's mentioned in the poem that I wrote. I take out my stack of poems and
Ah,
slide
yes.
them across the table to all the speakers.
Ah, yes. I do remember you as such. It was nice to meet you in person, Revion.
It's a pleasure. Well, thank you. And he's just gonna kind of like sit back down, like kind of almost plop himself back down, just like kind of just sit there.
Well, all right. Does anyone have anything else before we adjourn this meeting? Well, all right then. I wish you all luck in continuing to rebuild your towns, and good luck. Then she'll dismiss everyone. Everyone will stand up.
All right.
And start to walk out.
I guess we would return to our inn.
Okay.
Once we're out of earshot of anyone, I'll turn to the rest of the party and say, "Alright, I am completely team kill naerth now."
Yeah, so much for diplomacy. That son of a bitch lost our cauldron.
Oh my god. I was ready to fight then and there, but I knew it wouldn't look good.
Yes, I agree. I was about ready to put 2 crossbow shots straight into his kneecaps.
You love doing that.
Maybe under the table. Yes, well, I do love doing it. But
That's what these scars are.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Revion.
Can you insight check?
Sure, if you want.
Fuck, let me get to it. Where the fuck is there? It is.
You beat mine with a 24. No, you couldn't beat a 12.
I think Revion's a little brain blasted from that meeting, so you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of political talk and cauldrons and building. It's too much for him. What is this cauldron?
It's
There's a lot of talk about that.
It's a magical cauldron that generates food. It fills itself 3 times a day. It creates an insane amount of food.
And it would have made us rich.
It could feed a town.
Yes, and it was feeding all of the towns. And then naerth decided he would take control of it, and the other speakers let him, and then he lost it. Even though it's ours. But he definitely still has it.
Bit of a rat bastard move.
It's either that or he sold it.
Well, I sincerely hope he did not sell it. There's no price tag
Either
you can put on
way,
that thing.
how active do we want to be against naerth? Do we want to go out of our way to kill him, or are we fine just letting him be?
I love subterfuge and, you know, going under the table. No one knows it's us.
I agree.
Yes, I think yes, we need to be subtle about it. Perhaps some poison in his tea, or an assassin from a rooftop, such as myself.
Yeah, the common assassin on the rooftops taking out knees. The knee top assassin.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't need to be particularly close to him to help end him. I can psychic glance with just his name from a great distance.
You just need his name?
Yes, I don't even need to see him.
That is fantastic.
So if we want to try to set something up, we can.
Are we plotting this political assassination right
Mhm.
now?
Perhaps we should try to meet with him one-on-one and try to intimidate him into giving us our cauldron back. Or give him the week that we said, and then after that, I think we could revisit the subject and perhaps take more drastic measures.
I'm cross right now because I don't know if we should give him more time to prepare for anything.
I don't think we should give him any time.
I think tonight we should do something. And usually
Oh,
I wouldn't
my
be
word.
I wouldn't be for a crazy assassination, but I gave him 3 separate chances. Even in Waterdeep, no one was this difficult.
All right, I mean, I think it won't be. It's not very subtle. We just had this large argument with him, and then he winds up dead the next night. If you'd like to, I suppose we can. I think it's just a bit reckless.
Perhaps we give ourselves an alibi of some sort.
Ah, now that's an idea.
Did we know if Valen Harpel was still in East Haven? Did she say she was going back to East Haven?
She didn't say. You know she's still in the 10 Towns, but she said she was gonna, train Mare. And she just said, seek her out when you're ready to make big moves, basically.
Can anyone think of a decent alibi?
We have to be seen by a large quantity of people. Maybe go out drinking and under the veil of some other company that can vouch for us.
Perhaps yes. Perhaps we have some drinks, gather people in an inn. We retire to our sleeping quarters and then sneak out a window. So to everyone else, it appears that we just went to bed.
Tail never told us about those purple beans, right? The glowing purple beans.
No, you don't know crap about it.
Well, would Tail have any inkling to want to use those?
No.
All right.
Get fucked.
That's a whole separate campaign when we
What
go
if
to
I-
another plane of existence.
What if I go crazy?
What do you mean by that?
He hulks out. He means if he hulks out. Well, I
What if
think.
what if I go stupid?
Go crazy.
Oh
I
my
hate
God.
you.
What happens if you don't tie me up tonight? I go to bed. I wake up. I'm going crazy. I tried to punch you last night. Maybe it happens again.
So you want to go to sleep near naerth?
You know what? This is too complicated.
Too much political thinking for
I
Revion.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. This is too much for me. I just want to walk around. I'm tired of this. It's too much speak for me.
All right. Yeah, Revion, you just take a break. Let your brain take a rest.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
I think I will go to the inn.
I think sneaking out a bedroom window is probably our best bet in terms of an alibi that we're going to come up with on the spot. But I'm sure Tail could do something could do better. Perhaps he's got some people who are just willing to lie for us.
I'm sure we could also. I could be the one that stays behind, and I create a bunch of illusions of you guys as well.
Oh, well, that would be interesting. How do you can do that for us?
I'm trying to think if it's a thing. Because I don't think it actually would work.
And now we know what these daggers do. We can't quite attune to them yet because we don't know what the Charlatan effects will be, but perhaps we can and use them for this purpose. So that if we need your help, you could teleport directly to us, or once we're done, I could teleport directly back to Tourmaline or wherever we're going to be.
You could just do that with this? What is this?
Mine's called a wren dagger. It's like the bird.
And perhaps.
Like, you see a Rin dagger.
No, wren.
Oh,
Why,
right,
have you met
okay.
a wren before? Because we have.
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 'cause that'd be
different
weird.
character. Would be weird.
Where's Rin?
Don't worry about it.
Fair.
It's
She's a
long story.
bitch.
So what, you explain the plan. What's the plan?
Do you think, Clifton? Do you think you could kill him yourself with one psychic glance? I feel like he
No.
seems a bit heartier than that.
I highly doubt it. My hypnotic pattern could also be used from outside. But I would need someone else in there doing something.
I'm happy to go in. Under the guise of perhaps trying to make peace, I could go in and we could do the opposite of make peace and murder him.
Do you know he has that person that stays around him a lot?
Who?
That Dragonborn or something? Scath, I think was their name.
What kind of dragonborn are they?
That was his assistant, I believe.
I don't
Is
know,
it
let me look.
Not
It was session
right.
2.
God damn.
Scath, I thought was a tiefling.
Oh yeah, he is a tiefling. Scath the tiefling. He was red or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm happy to try to distract.
Even something as simple as... how many more uses of suggestion do you have? Just one per day?
Yes, I believe it's just the one. Let me double check that. Yeah. Yes, until the next dawn I cannot use it.
Alright. So that's off the table if we want to do this tonight. I'm sure he returned directly to Targos. after that
Oh,
meeting.
you think he's already departed?
I would imagine.
Certainly possible.
Hmm.
I'm not too sure.
I wonder. This is probably just too dangerous of a thing to try to pull as new speakers. I feel like if
That's
we get
my leaning,
caught, it's very bad for us.
Incredibly bad, yes. Unless we... Perhaps our alibi is that we depart Tourmaline, but, on the way to Kerkonig. Is that right? No. Sorry.
Kelvin's Cairn.
Kelvin's Cairn. Yes. The way to Kelvin's Cairn and...
You all do that.
Yes. In the wilderness, we take a little bit roundabout trip to Targos, pull off a murder,
Of a murder.
and then come.
Murder.
There's been a murder in Savannah, and then complete our trip to Kelvin's Cairn, and it looks like all we've done is go to Kelvin's Cairn and back.
The only issue is that I think we're taking Jarthra with us. So that would mean Jarthra would need to be in on it, or we'd need to find a way to say, hey, Jarthra, don't come along.
Yeah, well, that's true. I think we could get Jarthra in on it, but...
I think that's the lesser option. I think we should just not take him.
Or just tell him to meet us there in a day. After we leave, the day after we leave. So I don't know that are we familiar enough with the mountain now to be able to scale it without him?
No, but maybe we just don't even do the mountain that time.
Okay.
And then when we get back, we could just say, oh, we couldn't find anything on the mountain. Shucks.
Yeah, I like that. Just...
The other issue is that we need to sneak into Targos and it's surrounded by walls.
Yes, there's no easy way around that, is there?
But I do have invisibility.
As do I.
As do I.
I could make two of us invisible at once.
It's a 4-man mission. We just leave Ash, who's violent anyway.
Oh.
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 Alright, as far as I'm concerned, let's do it. Because we know he stays in that inn. But then again, that inn was being rebuilt, so we don't necessarily even know where he is.
I think we can figure it out.
When we got out of the town hall, did Naerth look like he was about to leave?
Yeah.
Do you have like horses and stuff? Okay, or axe beaks or whatever. Okay. Well, I guess we should head up to Tourmaline, make it seem like we're leaving for the mountain, and do what we said.
Yes.
All right. So you guys heading out then? It's like maybe getting close to noon right now.
Yeah, we'd go back to Tourmaline. I guess I'd pass by.
Whoops.
I guess I'd
The old Tourmaline.
try to like visit Duvessa one last time and tell her that we're gonna go try to find the speaker that went missing from Tourmaline.
All right. She wishes you luck. She says he doesn't seem like the type to just wander off without a reason.
Yes, that's why we need to look for him. At the very least, find his body if he's no longer with us. We think he's up on Kelvin's Cairn, so that's where we're going today.
All right.
Wish us luck.
I wish you all the luck.
And off we go.
All right. It'll take you like another 4 hours-ish to get back to Tourmaline.
Okay, I'll visit... We could visit Jarthra and basically just tell him, like, we're gonna go scout out Kelvin's Cairn, but we're not gonna scale it right now. We just want to, like, be ready for our climb.
All right. He says that he managed to scrounge up enough gear for himself that he should be ready when you guys are.
Okay. We'll do it at some point in the future, and now we'll appear to be heading off to Kelvin's Cairn.
All right.
Are we saying Ash stays behind, or is he coming with us? Because that seems crazy to leave him behind.
He'll come with us, but perhaps he just waits
Hides.
outside the walls while we go
Yeah.
invisible.
NPC follower mode.
Okay. Yeah, he'll just hide outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long does your guys' invisibility last?
An hour.
Hour.
Okay.
Hour.
For all of you? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I could take Revion. Does Revion want to go do this?
I don't know. I feel like he's too fatigued to do this shit. Honestly, I don't think he has the
Makes
energy,
sense.
nor the fight or understanding of what the fuck is happening.
So would you stay behind in Tourmaline before we even left?
I think so. Yeah.
And
Okay.
he needs to find his people, right?
Yeah.
We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, well, we just need to get back to him before we go to sleep that night, then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Revion's staying in Tourmaline. And Ash is coming with you guys, but will stay, like, just somewhere outside.
Yeah,
Target?
with our axe beaks, because we're going to get off of them.
Okay.
Bet you weren't
Alright.
expecting an assassination attempt this session.
I expect everything. You don't underestimate me. All right.
Meadows knew
So-
she'd be pissing us off with naerth.
I knew you guys fucking hated him, so like,
Trying to get rid of our cauldron. No chance.
it's not
to
that
go.
surprising.
I tried to give him so many chances to. I didn't want to do this to begin with.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys will set out then. So you guys are setting out on your way to Kelvin's Cairn. If you guys could see me, I'd be doing the little
Mhm.
asterisk things with my hands. And then what? So you guys head out this way, and then you like make a little Yui.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You do notice that like, as Duvessa Shane had mentioned that, there we go. But the weather does seem like a little bit more rough than before. So as you guys are traveling, the wind and the snow isn't necessarily like blizzard material, but it's coming down pretty hard.
Okay.
It's like some slight wind going on as well.
We'd probably try to get on the road pretty soon. And
Okay.
then we'd probably have like cloaks and stuff over us so that you couldn't readily recognize us instantly.
Mhm.
And if we see anyone on the road, we'd probably like veer off a little bit
Okay.
just to avoid them.
You see two eyes come out of the darkness.
Shut up. And then once we get near Targos, we'd probably get off and do our invisibility stuff soon, right?
Yeah.
So that we could approach and no one would see us.
Right.
And now, I don't know if anyone wants to like save his invisibility. I could do a 3rd level one and get both of us to start with.
You want to do it now? To run back, or
Well, like I'll do it for you now, because I don't think we'll be able to get into the town, find him, kill him, and get out in under an hour. So you might want yours at the end.
yeah,
So I could use mine now.
okay.
Okay, I'll do that. So we'll both be invisible. Once we get all the axe beaks and stuff shored away.
Yeah, Ash will take the reins of all the axe beaks. So willingly, because he's, such a good party member. No complaints from him.
So kind.
Huh?
Then we'll
What are we doing? Huh?
try to sneak into Targos. Can you bring up the map of Targos?
Yeah. Obviously, it doesn't quite look like this. It's a little bit more disheveled.
Okay, so we would have to just basically go in through the front gate.
Yeah.
He's been staying at the Luskin Arms?
That is the place that he previously stayed in, but you remember that it was one of the buildings destroyed.
Yeah.
But it's also been some time, so maybe it got rebuilt. Other than, like, we could poke around, I guess.
Right.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys are trying to sneak in?
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys invisibly approach the front gate. And there are guards, Targos guards standing outside there. Are you guys just trying to like walk past?
How tall are the walls?
They're pretty fucking tall.
Okay, yeah. Then I guess we're just trying to walk through.
Alright. So give me a group stealth check.
Nice.
Fuck. Okay, well.
Clifton's not the most stealthy, but the other two are, so. Luckily it seems like the little bit of the howling wind that is going on, it seems to be masking the slight crunching of your footsteps. They don't notice you.
Also, did our like talk after the meeting count as a short rest?
Depends on, I guess, how long you guys were in there.
Because I would have wanted it. Like, we
Okay.
would have stayed around to do all this planning.
Yeah, that can count as a short rest. Since you guys went back to the inn, I'll say that, yeah, that sounds like a short rest to me. You guys were resting while you were talking.
I forgot to say. I just
For,
looked
like,
over
an
and was
hour.
like, oh, I forgot to get my bardic back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So now we're in the town?
Yeah.
How long has it been
Subterfuge.
since we put up our invisibility?
Maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Since you guys left the axe beaks and then you walked here and trying to be a little quiet. Around there. So you guys just walked in the gate.
Right.
Similar descriptions to the other towns. This town seems to be more similar to Bryn Shander in terms of it seems like there's been some good progress that has been happening. Even though it is becoming later at night, you still see that there are actually people walking around and carrying materials and stuff similar to like the other towns. They seem to be still a little bit busy.
Oh yeah, do we have Tattle with us? Maybe we could just use Tattle to try to find where he is.
Yeah,
Check
Is
the Luskin
he-
Arms and the town
he's
hall.
like flying above and just like report to us.
Is he invisible or is he's just
No, he's
a
just
bird
a
that
bird
everyone
flying
sees?
above.
Okay.
Yeah,
How far away can he be from you? Is there like a
very far.
distance? Okay.
1
You
second.
could also pull him in and out of the pocket dimension too, so
I can.
I don't know if that breaks
Um,
invisibility.
Give me 1 second.
I just want to see how far he can be, I guess. Like if you guys are standing here at the entrance, like if he's scouting like the whole town.
100 feet of me.
Okay. It's not
Wait,
enough to like scour the whole
So
town.
he has to actually be within 100 feet of you?
For me to, while the film is 100 feet of me, I can communicate
okay,
with him
okay.
telepathically. He can go off farther,
Okay, I see.
but then he won't alert me until he comes back to me.
Alright, so you got this far.
Yeah, like he can go
All
out
right.
and search, and then when he finds him, report back to us where like he's found, but he won't. It could be off by a little bit.
Okay. Looking in windows and stuff. I can't see him being anywhere except the Luskin Arms newly built or the town hall.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we could start moving towards the Luskin Arms or something.
All right.
While Tattle is out flying.
Okay. With your group stealth check, it'll remain that you kind of just try to weave past all the townspeople that walk by you and carrying like any kind of carts or stuff. You just dodge out of their way. So you just kind of go through this little back alley. Do you guys just? I saw you measuring right here. I don't. This is kind of like a cliffside.
Yeah, maybe we would go up towards the town hall to avoid like the cliffside.
Okay.
Just poke around, looking for any signs of where naerth would be.
Okay. You come across like a guard kind of like walking around every so often, but you haven't recognized his personal guard or naerth yet. You haven't seen anything to indicate any of his whereabouts. So you guys are keeping on walking towards the Luskin Arms?
Yeah, whenever Tattle would get back to us.
Okay, so by the time you guys make it over here, I'll say since you cast invisibility, now it's been maybe like 30 minutes in total.
Okay.
You get to the Luskin Arms, and it seems like it's making good progress. It's definitely not fully rebuilt yet. They're still like working on like upward, like a second floor now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you recall, his room was on the bottom floor, like up at the end of that hallway, like in the rooms.
Did it have like a window or anything?
No. Well, it had windows, but they were like frosted, like you couldn't see in them.
Does it look like there's any light on inside whatever room it would be from the outside? Any like flickering flames or anything?
Yeah, you see a little bit of a flickering flame.
Okay, guys, how do you want to do this?
Slip on in. Ambush. It's
I
same
think
same.
Tail perhaps has the best shot of maybe when someone's leaving, he'll be able to sneak in where the door's closing. You and I might be able to, I don't know, attack from a window, perhaps. I don't feel like I'll be able to sneak in into the inn itself very well.
Yeah, I would agree.
But I'm also not confident that we'll be able to. I hope, but I'm not sure we'll be able to kill him with just from here.
Well, you said it's on the bottom floor, right? Like the ground
Yeah.
floor? Well, we can
At the very end.
get in through the window if we must.
So, yeah, I suppose that's true.
And Tail
you
could have
will
Tattle stay with
recall-
us.
So the window was frosted, but like with the inside, it also had like if you recall, I don't know if you guys still have access to that picture I gave you. That kind of looked like the inside of his room. But it has like cross sections of iron within the window.
Oh,
Bars.
I can find that picture
an
from
iron
before.
lattice type thing.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I think this was it. That picture.
Okay.
This is what Tail recalls when he looked into the room from before.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah. Are we just going in? We can just go in.
I guess it would probably be better if all three of us just go in.
Hey, follow you.
I walk inside. Sneakily open the door.
All right.
It looks like a wind blows it open.
Mm-hmm. The barkeeper will kind of like look up and just kind of like be like, huh, and then just look back down.
And I guess we would leave the door open, so it looks like it just opened as we pass through.
Mm-hmm. And shortly after you walk by, he'll realize that it's staying open, and he'll just be like, oh, that blasted wind. He'll put down his stuff that he was cleaning and walk over and close the door. Okay,
Let's
so
Towards where he was staying at.
Kind of just have like, I would imagine like our hands are on each other's shoulders invisibly.
Yeah. Conga line.
Tail is leading the way.
it's like a Scooby-Doo moment. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's at the very end of the hallway. Like a long hallway, like with other rooms like to the sides. It seems to be built very similar to how it was built before. Just everything looks a little bit newer. So you get to the door. Do you try to open it?
Stealthily.
Raggy?
Can I look to see if
It's-
there's any sort of alarms like Tail sets up around the door?
Yeah, you can give me a
What would that be? Investigation?
investigation, yeah.
Yep.
It's a door. It's a nice door. It looks brand new. Wow. I just recently crafted it.
Wow.
But it is locked.
Okay. I whip out my favorite set of tools, the thieves' tools.
Wow.
Try and pick it.
Give you guidance.
Pick it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I guess I'd give you Bardic.
I believe guidance would
You're-
break your invisibility, so you're not.
Since rage quitting.
Right?
Yeah, I give you Bardic, and you could roll it yourself. It's a D8. I'll be right back.
I don't think you guys should, because that will break your stealth. Invisibility.
Well, Bardic doesn't.
Oh. Does... Because I know casting a spell does. So I think guidance will. Alright, I'm just going to do Dex plus 2, right? I think so, that's what it is. Or is it just... Yeah, so it's plus 7.
I think you just click like your thieves' tools.
Oh, I didn't click it. So that would be plus 3, so 14.
Okay. Are you rolling your bardic?
Is that a d6?
Yes. He says you could just roll it yourself.
So that is 15, 18.
All right, you open it up. Hear a little click.
Oh. I'm gonna open it.
All right, so you
Slowly.
stealthily open it. And you don't see any person in the room. But
I
the
would like
fire's
to-
on.
Like
And also you notice that all of his snakes are gone from their cage.
I'm gonna close the door and then relock it.
Are we inside or out? Or you do that from the outside?
Well, I was gonna walk in.
Okay. I'm assuming we all walk in then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once everyone's inside, then I was gonna close it behind me, and then see if there's like a lock mechanism to just quick lock it.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
It's a D8.
Oh.
Well, that's okay.
Well, it's fine. He opened it anyway.
Oh, okay.
He also didn't use his guidance, so it's fine.
Well, you didn't give guidance, right? Because it would have broken visibility.
Oh, yep. Wait, do cantrips
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying.
Yeah.
If you cast a spell,
Oh. Yeah,
it breaks.
I didn't know if there was actually cantrips and spells, but yeah, that's true.
Anyway, where we at? Sorry.
You guys went into the room. You like unlocked the door. There was no one in the room, but the fireplace is on, and also his pet flying snakes are gone from their cage, which you guys wouldn't know, but Tail would know because he remembers seeing like how the room layout looked before. And then you guys all walked in, and then Tail shut the door and locked it behind you guys.
Hmm.
Can I investigate the room for anything of importance?
Yeah.
I'd like to look for if there's like a document or anything for like a schedule, like where he would be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, investigation's all right this time.
So everything in the room, for the most part, looks very like, you know, it's mostly like newly made. There's not like a lot of personal belongings in there right now. But Tail, you do find a small like scrap of paper that looked like it was like ripped from like a bigger piece of paper, so it's just like a small one. And it was just laying like on the coffee table, like very clearly in sight. That just says like written on it, it just says she's alive.
No.
Who?
Okay. I don't know who that is, but
And that's all you find.
yeah. I think that's it, guys. There's not much here, huh?
Alright, should we wait and hear for him to return, or what's the plan?
It seems like this is where naerth is staying right now. Did we find anything that like shows that this is still his room?
Besides like you see a few of like the clothes that he might wear in the cage that like his pet snakes would be in, but they're not in there. And then the fireplace is on.
Yeah, so clearly
But,
it's
yeah.
lived in.
I guess the best option is to just wait.
And if our invisibility expires, I think that's alright.
Yes.
No one will see us in here. Perhaps Tail could do an illusion and we could hide behind it.
It would be like consistently casting it over and over.
Yeah.
Every minute for the next 3 hours.
And I think that would get very taxing on my character, and it would be too much.
Perhaps you just prepare one, and then when we hear the door start to turn, you can cast it?
I could.
Just an idea. I mean, or we could just let him see us, and I'm just concerned that if someone else comes in instead of naerth, like, well, we just have to kill them as well.
Or we could just try to talk our way out of it and say we're here for a meeting. Must have gotten the time wrong.
Sounds highly unlikely.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't think anyone else will come in here. It was locked.
Yes, but...
We had the key that he gave us for this secret meeting.
Yeah. Okay.
And if
Is
Scath shows up, we could fight them as well.
If Scath shows up, we have some questions for him.
Yes.
That's true, I suppose. He probably knows what happened to our fucking cauldron now.
Alright, so you guys are just waiting.
Yep.
Alright, were you guys sorry if that was loud. Sometimes I move my mic and I forget that you guys can actually hear that.
That wasn't too loud.
So you guys, you sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait. And it's probably like maybe even a little past midnight by now. Nothing has happened.
He might not be coming today.
But what about this fire that he just left?
I think the inn takes care of him over time.
Oh. Oh. So then where can we find him? Do we need to get back to Revion?
Yeah.
It's probably already too late for that. It's a couple hours to get there. If he's going crazy, he's going crazy.
Go stupid. Ah, go crazy. Ah, you hear that from the distance. And then the hum of a 2014.
No.
The warm bask of heat.
Anyone have any ideas?
No.
Not really. I don't know where he could be.
So I guess we came out here for nothing.
We tried.
We'll get him. We'll get him soon enough.
Alright, well then I guess we should leave. Try to get back to Revion, stop whatever damage he's doing.
Yes, let's try to be sneaky. Do we need to go invisible to get out of here, or should we just walk out of town?
No, we need to go invisible again.
Okay.
We don't want anyone to know we were here.
Alright.
But maybe on our way out we could try to find where he might be just on the way out? For the future?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay, so I'll cast another invisibility on me and Tail.
Okay. And you guys say you're gonna... What'd you say? Sorry, I was doing something. You're gonna... Are you leaving to investigate, or are you staying here?
We're gonna, leave the building and go, I guess, poke around the town hall and then just leave and go back to Tourmaline.
Okay.
Yeah, just to see if we hear him around or hear anyone talking about him. That's what I'm listening for anyway.
Mm-hmm. And so you're maintaining your invisibility, like, the whole time you're here in this town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well... Doesn't appear... You don't find anything related to him at all. It appears like he's just not even here at all.
It's not
Right.
promising.
Where could he have gone? Well, back to Tourmaline.
Well.
Or back to, well, yeah, we could just go back to Tourmaline and just say,
Yeah.
we looked at the mountain, didn't find anything.
Yep, and yeah, we'll get back before Revion would have possibly woken up, I feel like.
I mean, it's midnight right now, so we're gonna get back at, 4 a.m. or something, or 3
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. So... You guys... leave then, I guess. Okay. You guys make your way out. You find Ash sleeping with the axe beaks. Still holding onto their reins.
Thanks, Ash. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that was uncanny. I thought he was here.
Pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to it long enough.
Alright. So then if you guys are just heading back, then you'll probably arrive back at Tourmaline by very early morning.
Let's do it.
It seems to be just a sleepy little town right now.
See if Revion went on a rampage.
I'm assuming he, you told him that, you're staying at the town hall and stuff. So there would be beds and whatnot there.
Yeah, we would have filled him in.
So yeah, you look for him and he's sleeping in one of the beds in the town hall. And it seems like his hand is over like a piece of paper.
I'll try to grab the paper and read it.
Give me a sleight of hand. At advantage because he's sleeping.
And I will. I can't guide myself, right?
You can.
You can.
Oh, I will guide myself. then. Oh.
I guide
Oh my
myself.
god.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
you easily get the paper out of his hand. He's knocked out.
25.
You didn't have to, okay. Yeah, you grab this piece of paper out from under him. It appears to be a very roughly drawn map. I'm gonna show you.
What is it, Malcolm? What did you just pull out?
Show you in just a second. Oh, it appears to be some kind of crayon drawing. There's talking about woolly rhinos and mammoths and reindeer. Maybe it's grazing patterns or
Looks a bit of
migrations.
chocolate right there in the corner.
Yeah. I think he wiped his ass with it.
Yeah, that's not Crayola.
What's that purple from?
Oh no.
The fuck?
This corner's a bit sticky. It's a bit strange.
Anyway,
Nothing about an elk?
No elk. Just woolly rhinos and mammoths and reindeers. I'm not sure. I don't know if Revian found this or if he made it. Fascinating, though.
he's still just snoring in the bed.
Perhaps it's just zones that they roam in. I don't know if it's a path. Maybe it's very hard to determine, really. Well, maybe we should ask him about it in the morning. And I'll try to put it right back where I found it.
Yeah, you easily do that. And then do you guys get a long rest?
Yeah, I'd go to sleep.
Try to.
You would go to sleep until probably like noon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, Revion will wake up like in the normal morning time, and you find everyone else like asleep.
Guess I'll go get some grub. I'm gonna go downstairs and start eating breakfast.
Brekkie.
Early brekkie.
All right. Do you do anything in particular besides that until like noon when they wake up?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me check my inventory. What's there in town? We got anything good? We got anything, can I like I just wanna go walk around. I wanna get my bearings. I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at all the new stuff that's been put up.
Yeah, right now, people are starting to stir, and people are, slowly gathering materials right now and seem to be getting ready to work on building again for the day.
Okay.
Right now, all that's in the town is, some homes that have been built, along with your town hall. And,
Town hall.
yeah.
Guess I own this. I'm gonna walk into town hall.
That's
That's
where you
where you
came
just
from.
were.
That's where you slept.
Oh. I'm back where I was. Well, guess I own this. All right. Guess I'll just
You're
sit
still
back
not feeling
down.
too great.
Yeah,
from
he's not good.
the last
He's
few days.
groggy. He's groggy feeling. He's an exhausted man. So He just sit down for a little bit. He's just gonna take a seat. He's gonna start a little. Is there like a fireplace in there?
Yeah.
He can just start a little fire in there. Just kind of sit by it.
Okay. So you relax there until slowly your friends wake up and probably find you by the fireplace.
Ah, who's there? Who's there first?
I don't know who would wake up the earliest.
Probably me.
Okay.
We'll just say
Ah.
that.
Morning.
How's it going, Revion?
Still tired.
Yeah.
Could be
Me
better.
too. We had a very late night last night, but
Did you? What was y'all's plan? Assassination?
yeah. Try to not be so loud. Let's whisper.
Ah,
But,
right.
But yeah, no, nothing happened. We couldn't find him. Appears he wasn't in Targos at all, actually.
Ah, I see.
So, anyway, when we got back, though, I saw that you were holding a piece of paper while you were sleeping.
Ah, yes. My children's drawing. Ah, you know what it means.
Well, just point of clarification. It's your child's drawing or your
Yes.
drawing that looks like
Oh,
children's drawing?
it looks like a children's drawing.
Yeah, okay, got it. All right. Yeah, so what exactly is it?
Well, it's my best memory of where the herds go.
Ah, I see. So it's like
where the herds go, the tribes go.
I see. So it should help us find your family, hopefully.
It should.
Got it.
The map.
I think we're hoping to do that today, I think. So,
Are we? Well, be best we get on it. My eye is really hurting.
yes.
This thing is not feel good.
Yeah, sorry we're getting a late start. That was
It's
not
fine.
ideal, but I think we'll be all right. Let's rouse the troops.
I'm sure that assassination is a hefty business. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
again, let's keep it on the DL.
Yeah. Yes. That's the down line. Yes, I understand.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. I'll go wake up Clifton and Tail, and we'll hit the road.
All right. Do the others say anything as they awaken and meet with the group?
Not really. Clifton's just groggy. Oh, we got a long rest, right?
Yeah, it's like the middle of the day right now.
So, friends, what's our plan for today?
I don't know.
I believe our inn and some more housing should be complete today. So we could go look at the inn that's been built.
We own that. Let's go walk by. I was walking by this morning. I kind of got lost.
You got lost in a town that has like 10 buildings?
Yes.
Okay.
Things a bit hazy still.
Do you have any idea where we could find the tracks to your tribe?
Well, I've grabbed the map. Oh, Sail's not here. Okay, my bad. Yes, look at this map. What I made.
Look at this photograph.
Oh, I like your style.
like it? Yes, it's you could make a poem about that. Hang that up on your wall.
It says something about mammoths and reindeer and rhino, but I don't see anything about elk. Isn't that what we're looking for?
Shit.
This
You're right.
This is an out of game. You forgot that.
It's reindeer. It's reindeer. Listen, I've I've had a long night.
No, but actually, though.
We track reindeer.
It's reindeer?
It's reindeer.
So Jack just made up elk.
No, I just didn't make it up. It's another name.
You give me headaches.
I sort of like that the reindeer track looks like a burnt chicken nugget.
What's a chicken nugget?
Chicken nugget.
Oh, yeah, I guess you wouldn't understand.
No, I wouldn't.
Just a little piece of chicken. Have you seen chickens before?
What's a chicken?
Okay, well.
Wait, is there the oh, I know, it's the big things we've been riding on.
Yes, basically, but way smaller.
Really, they get smaller? Can you ride those?
You could try, but it'd probably kill it.
Well, then why would you ride it?
You wouldn't, I guess.
You don't ride chickums?
The fuck are you even saying to me now?
What is a chickum?
Anyway, do we need to find these reindeer that looks like they
Yes.
go everywhere?
They do. They're probably. I think they're to the north around this time. Northeast.
Northeast? That's where the black swords have been going.
Well, I don't know what these black swords are, but you know, me.
You do.
You were there.
In the castle, you know, those
Listen.
old people.
Oh, that's right. I remember these black swords now. Oh, my memory is not there.
Alright, well, I guess today you could lead the way to wherever reindeer go.
Yes, I think so too. I think the plan, we could follow the road north. Follow the north. We'll go on this path. I think, let me think. Around this time, the elk should be at the northern plain.
The
as we would
reindeer?
call it. The reindeer, the elk, both the same.
The knots.
The deer. Listen, tell me the difference between a deer and an elk right now?
You would know that.
And Clifton wouldn't. But you'd know they're different.
He's quizzing you.
I guess reindeer are happier?
Damn it, you got me.
Oh, that was the answer. Okay.
No, it's not.
Oh.
My gosh.
Was testing you.
Malcolm, do you know the answer to the difference between reindeer and elk?
No, I have no fucking idea, and I don't really care either. But the children's drawing I saw says reindeer, so I think that's what we're looking for. I think reindeer fly sometimes.
Oh, that's probably the difference.
No, that's not a reindeer.
It's
That's an
not
elk deer. That's an elk deer. There's a difference. That's a sub-race. It's
Now, the thing that concerns me with following this path is it looks like the place we are going to pass through goes through the mammoth path as well.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, the mammoths, if you just stay out of the way, you'll be fine. The mammoths, they're big.
Nice.
You'll see them. They're very big. You just kind of go to the right or left.
Are they woolly?
Meadows, is this true?
You don't know.
I am.
Yeah, but Revion would know if mammoths are dangerous.
He's got to tell us.
And if it's not true, I'm gonna do an insight against deception.
Listen. I'll tell you what I know. I've lived with these people my entire life. Clans might set up their camps for, I don't know, a 10-day or two. They dismantle it, they go on the way. They move, they stay with the herd, okay? They go the entire way across the treasure. I know because I've been on these paths many, many times. Now,
Who knows?
they'll be on these paths. They'll be going for food. And occasionally we stock on wood. That's how they get by. That's how they live out there. They just keep going. They keep moving. Not like the tame folk that we have out here. No, they keep going. That's critical. It's critical they follow these, and I know where to go. I've been doing this
Facts.
for years.
That's just
Alright,
true.
well, I think we should head out. On an expedition.
Yes.
Sounds exciting.
All right. Are you here,
Yep.
Effingham?
Got the giant chickens.
All right. So you guys are planning to head out then to look for the tribes. Okay. So I will say that as you guys make your way through the town, getting ready to head out, there are many of the people are busy carrying around supplies here and there, rushing past you. However, Tail, as you are all walking through a small crowd of people, you hear a voice speak to you close to your ears. You think someone walks by, and they just whisper, "She's alive." You turn around only to find the person who was just next to you is now disappeared into the crowd.
I don't know what they're talking about.
But
That's what we read on the
You-
paper.
you hear other voices, as people are walking by, they will speak to you. You'll also hear the word, "You're being watched."
Oh,
Another will say, "Don't fight." Another will say, "Wait for him." And a last person will walk by and say, "Deals are to be made."
And only Tails hearing all of this?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I think during all this time, like, I'm freaking out. I've cast what's it called, disguise self. So like I don't look like myself because I'm like freaking out right now.
Yeah, all around you are just looks like regular town folk. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. Besides, you're just walking through a crowd of people, all busy, going about their life. And that's where we're gonna end this session for today,
That's
fellas.
fucked
GG's.
GG.
Great job, Jack. So proud of you.
Listen, man, I'm trying to ad lib here.
up. We can tell.
How do I lure the spy, bro?